Hello people YouTube, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to some more Pixelated Golfers Association. It's actually a new season. The last season ended kind of sort of quickly because I think I could only have, is it 50 events? I think I've got to level up to get to 55. So basically, the season ended. I might do a video where I go over like the actual season leaders in terms of points, prize money, winnings, stuff like that. But the new season started on, I think it started Sunday, because I went to actually play my Crystal Championship, I think it was, which was the last tournament, and I went to play it on Sunday, and it actually ended Sunday morning. So I don't know, the last few events in the season were a bit, shall we say, just kind of scatterbrained by myself, ending on days that I thought was like Monday morning when it was actually Sunday morning. So I actually missed out in the last tournament of that season because I thought it was still running. But anyway, we're kicking off with a new season. So I plan to maybe do a lot more coverage of my Pixelated Golfers, and especially also as well TGC Tours, which this is the course that's getting played this week on TGC Tours. So I do it as like a pro-am, and it gives you a little bit of practice before the event. So I'm probably going to start that this week. I need to actually play my rounds, probably start maybe even tomorrow, Thursday at the latest. But it's a new season starting. It's the same format. I'm still playing the Pro-Am, which is the TGC Tours event that week. Probably doing a one-round Wednesday. I might drop
ladies
one
and
round
gentlemen.
Wednesday
It is time
every
for some
other
golf.
week.
My name's John McCarthy. So glad you could join us, and I can't
So I'm
wait
either
to
going
get
to
things
extend the
started here
Pro-Am to 3
on the
days
TGC
and
network.
then have the weekend event,
We
or
have a
keep the
brand
one
new
round
season
Wednesday.
set to
It
unfold
really
before
depends.
us here, and
I'm
I
going to keep
can't
it
wait
optional.
to get this
But it
going.
probably will
Let's
be
get
played
down to
at
the
some
first
point.
tee-off area now.
And I also want to feature more like majors, and like I think there's a major, I think there's a championship, which gives you different levels of prize money. So here we go. Let's kick off the first event of the new season, which will run up. It will end on the Masters. I don't think I can carry that. What's the elevation to that point? 7 foot down. That's actually quite an interesting hole. There's actually a couple of ways you could play this. You could play that top fairway there, which I believe is part of this hole, or it might not be part. Let's have a little scout. I mean, you probably could actually play it up here as well, if you really wanted. But I need to put my volume up in my mic just a tiny bit as I cough. I don't know, it's tempting to go for that. But the only thing is, and this is where I kind of want to start playing a bit more like course management area. So I could probably loft up or put more height in my drive, and maybe even get it up onto this part here. And it's probably going to give me a flop shot in, so that could work out. But also I'm thinking about laying up and getting a fuller shot into the green. I'm really undecided. The flop shot would be good, but a full shot as well would be good. I'm going to play it into here. I just want to see what kind of distance this is going to give me. Because you don't always have to play the driver.
This is looking fairway bound.
If this gives us a full approach, then it's a good shot. If it gives us something that's in between, then it might not be as good. It's a 92, that's almost bang on perfect. It's a good lie as well. A little bit of wind, which could maybe cause us a little bit of concern. Maybe just going to loft this up a touch. But this should be a good number for us. I've been playing reasonably well. I feel my numbers are out a little bit. Oh, that's perfect. And that's the difference between playing maybe even like a pitch shot in. You probably still get a good result, but I always prefer to play a full shot. Right, green speed is 163. I actually kept the numbers, the wind direction, the green speed, everything's exactly the same as the TGC Tours event in the challenge circuit, which is currently I'm in level D, which is quite disappointing for me. But that's a good opening hole for us.
The par 4 tee off.
So yeah, course management. As I say, I've been playing reasonably well. I've been putting a little bit iffy. Maybe overreading stuff too much. I felt my numbers, my actual guesstimations of my clubs were a little bit out. I don't know whether I'm not really putting enough input in, or maybe, I don't know, just randomising, or not randomising, but maybe just guessing numbers a little bit too much.
And I think he's gonna
without
like
really
that.
getting like an actual physical number to hit to.
Pin.
Oh, I lost my controller there. So this is actually another good distance here. So what are we? We're 20 foot up. That's about 7 on that. That's going to be 1, 2, 3. The wind is 12. So that's going to bring that back down to about 111. Slightly uphill. That might not be enough. I'm actually going to risk that. I'm going to de-loft it a little bit. Try and judge this wind, which could be tricky. Come on, be good. It's looking good. Oh, that's perfect. That's what I've not really been doing recently. I've not been putting a course.
9 feet to the cup.
Oh, this is get minimum break. I'd almost say it's straight. I'm going to hit it straight. Boom.
For the birdie.
Easy peasy. It's a good start. A couple under par. I've actually not really played. I see a lot of new names starting to come. I think my society last and the golf club too started quite slow, and then towards the end, when I think all the kind of honeymooners have played and maybe left, I think people are looking for societies that are consistent. And I've been consistent. The last couple of weeks there, Christmas, I don't know, maybe it's just Christmas and stuff. I missed a couple of events. I forgot to put stuff in. You know, a couple little anomalies here and there. This is quite an interesting hole. A couple of ways you could play this. Again, I'm trying to focus more on course management. Quite a nice layout. Different ways you could go there. You've got that part in the middle, the one to the right. You could also just try and scream it to the green and leave possibly a 60-yard bunker shot, perhaps. Probably putting it to the right hand side is the shot that's probably going to be the best one to play. I don't know if we're going to run out of fairway. I don't think we are. In fact, I might even play. I'll probably actually play more here. Maybe put a bit of draw just to hold it in that wind.
Ooh, and look at that drive go.
That should be pretty good. I don't know what kind of number this is going to give us. It might give us a pitch.
And about $110 to the pin from here.
$110, that's actually perfect. So it's uphill. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to calculate the pin. So we're 109, we're 14 up. That's roughly going to be 5. So that's 114 to the pin. Wind's 11, but it's to the side, so it's probably going to be maybe near a 10. 114, that's going to be about 124. That slope is going to bring us up, so I'm going to probably de-off this quite a bit. There we go, but there. A lot of my short calculations are And that soap's going to bring it back. I'm maybe going to go there. A lot of my shot calculations are in my head. You know, they're not as precise, but there is a kind of theory to it.
Could have put a bit too much club on this one.
Oh, that's almost perfect. That is absolutely bang on.
Well, turns out that one is safely on the green. And this is for birdie.
So we're off to a flyer.
That putt drops.
We've actually been really dialed in the first 3 holes. So we've actually birdied the opening 3 holes. Leaders there, Scotty Geordie, 8 under par. South Stand, 6 under par. Jeffrey 1990, 6 under. Phoenix J, 6 under. Finnacle, I believe that's how you maybe say that. 5 under par. Pop Stadio, 4 under. Take a 390 there at 4 under.
And teeing off.
So I might even do like a
on
results
par 3.
show every week, like maybe Monday. Try and gather like this week's results. This is actually quite a nice hole. Quite a nice design with the square. I don't like the... you certainly don't want to go in that dip. That could be quite troublesome. Quite an interesting feature. 220. So the wind's in our face, so that's going to bring it up to about 230. Slightly downhill, but still going to be playing roughly 230. I feel I want to squeeze the 3-iron. This is actually quite a dangerous shot. This could go wrong, but I feel it's going to run out a little bit if it hits the green.
3-iron.
Whereas if you go with the other shot, you're getting too much. Yeah, it's going to run out, but not as much as what I wanted. If you go the other way, you've got to put some loft on it. You don't get as much action
And this putt
in terms
is
of loft on
for
a
birdie.
long iron. Got a longish putt. It's 41 foot. It's actually not a bad number for distance for us. So 5 inches up. That's about a 45 foot putt. Just need to get the break. You go about there. So I know roughly where the gauge is in a 45 foot putt. About there. I don't think we've gave it enough break, and it's just a little bit shy. Green speed's maybe just a little bit slower than what I anticipated.
And for the par. And that
So
one
we
will
get the
drop.
par though. That's the main thing. So we'll stay at 3 under par.
And here we are on the 5th.
So yeah, I need to get back into TGC tours. I've not played much TGC tours in the last couple of weeks. A lot of that's just been I've been quite late to get to play it. And I really don't want to rush it. You know, I want to play around
Well, this one's looking pretty good.
and, you know, that's it, and then go the next day. So I'm really starting... I don't know if it ends Sunday now, or if it still ends Saturday. Well, it's Sunday morning,
And
but
about
I take it as
205
being
yards to
Saturday
the
night.
pin.
I'll need to look into that. But I want to play like a round a day and just really not overload. You know, play 2-3 rounds in one sitting. Right, 207. It's about 4. So 4 up. So it's going to be playing about 211. 224. Again, I might have to squeeze this iron out. It's maybe going to stretch it a little bit. But I feel if we get it, it might be decent.
This
if
is
it runs.
3-iron, I believe.
I guess a kick off this bank. Oh, that could be perfect. Oh, what a shot! That's. Oh, that was in the hole. That was right on line.
And he's got to be happy with that. This putt's looking to be about 2 feet.
So I don't think I've been really concentrating the last few rounds that I've played. I've not really recorded it for my channel. And I think I'm just a little bit like, I don't know, it's a combination of not concentrating and maybe
teeing
just
off
trying
on
to,
the par 5.
I don't know, Maybe not putting enough input in. Oh, wind's behind here. Now we should be able to carry that. I'm even going to put a little bit extra on it. Hopefully we still get this good.
And this will go
Somebody was
far.
asking, I seen the comments on my society. Somebody was saying that they're asking the question about the flick technique for shooting. Is it cheating or is it not?
And about 215.
I don't know.
To the
I
pin.
play a full swing, meaning that I go back and I go full forward. I don't use the flick technique. Is it classed as cheating? To be honest, you probably could say that it is, although I don't know. It's not like full on cheating. It's kind of cheating. It's a hard one to actually really. You can sit in the fence with it, to be honest, but you're not really like the way I swing. As I say, I go back and I go forward, so it is like an actual golf swing. We're doing the flick technique. I don't know. You could really say it is cheating, but not like a kind of, oh, I don't know how they do that with that Hori controller or whatever controller it is that it keeps the analog stick going dead straight. I mean, that's cheating. That's flat out cheating. But even that, you still have to gauge the shot. You still need to work out the numbers. You still need to obviously do the putting. So although it's cheating, you're actually doing a lot of the hard stuff, and then you're just flinging the straight swing into the equation, and that's the fun part. And that's, to me, that's easier to do. But the flick swing, it kind of is cheating to a certain percentage, but that's just me. Right, what we got here? 12 behind, so that's going to be 205. Probably 6 up to 11. This is an in-between club. That's going to be too short. And to be honest, it's the bounce that's going to scare me a little bit. I think we're going to have to go with this and just hope that we get a decent... It's a par 5 anyway, so it's not that much of a biggie. But the bounce of this could really go anywhere. Bounce. Nah, it's not bad actually. I was expecting a kick of some sort. I mean, if you got a really bad kick, you could have ended up in the bunker, but it's a par 5, you should be able to get up and down.
And that is some fantastic club work on this par 5 green, hitting it in 2.
Okay, we have a little bit of break. It's not... It breaks a lot at the start and then it eases off a little bit. I'm going to go a bit there, I think. Maybe a wee bit more. Try and get it the hole.
Oh goodness,
just
that was,
too much.
That was almost in.
Went a quick too much to the
That's
right.
about a few feet from the
Good
cup.
attempt though. That's going to be a birdie. Should be in a par 5. So through 6 holes we're 5 under par. We're off to a really good start.
Okay, and let's see what the 7th has in store.
My biggest problem was keeping a round going. I tend to touch wood. I tend to, maybe have a bit of an oopsie. Okay. You could go short of these bunkers, but it would leave a long approach. I feel that the shot is going to be... I think you're going to get a difficult one to call. Probably aim here, it's going to drift back, and that... It depends where you hit. You could get quite a nasty kick. This is probably actually the safer option, which I'm going to go with. Bit of a glitch swing there. It's going to turn in a bit more.
It's going to land in the fairway
We
here.
hit it fast. Oof, tell you, that was close. Yeah, we just caught that one fast. It turned it over just a little bit.
And from 150 yards.
We've got a decent lie up here. 151, slightly uphill. It's probably at 154. That wind. It's maybe not quite a full 10 with that wind, so it's probably maybe 8, 162 perhaps. I think we go with this. I think that's going to be just about right. Wind should knock it back. It's coming in.
And
the line looks
for
good.
the green.
Oof, man, that's almost perfect. If that hit the pin, it would have helped us out. I think it's going to come back a little bit.
And with that, he will be putting. And this one's for birdie.
So another birdie chance. A little bit of a slider. Kind of a nasty one. It's only 10 foot though. Didn't get it high enough.
Oh.
And those putts are always tricky because they always tend to slide away from the hole.
And this one looks
But
about
never get that high
4
enough.
feet.
First putt that could cause us a little bit of concern. It's kind of one that we could miss. Oh, I've missed it. That was a combination of not hitting it hard enough.
And this one for bogey.
We kind of had it soft, but we had a hard line, meaning that we didn't hit it hard enough to hold the line. That's disappointing. That's a bogey that we should never have got. You know, put a good approach shot. We only had a 10 foot, 11 foot
And
putt.
next up is a par
And it
4,
wasn't that
folks.
difficult. If we just gave it a little bit more green, we would have been okay. Right, let's spring back here. Quite an interesting hole. Let's just see what options we've got over here. Yeah, okay. That answers that question. Possible looks if we could maybe hit some kind of shot over there. Kick off this bank. And that should bring it round. So far it's quite a nice course.
And he'll be
Couple of
happy
nice
with
bunker
that.
placements.
Okay, and about
Some nice
145
hole
yards left.
locations. 144. Wind's roughly near enough 10. It's probably 153. We're probably going to go with this. We're going to have to deal off this a little bit. So I'm going to deal off it a touch.
And going with the 9 iron.
Shots away. It's drifting a little bit to the left. We never really got the alignment right. And it's a little bit short.
And not the
It's a
intended
bit
result,
of a...
I'm sure, on
It's
that
actually
approach.
quite a bad shot from there.
Just not enough club on that one.
Right, pitch or chip shots is where I really need to focus a little bit more effort. I tend to get a little bit lackadaisical. So this is actually a 65, 72% shot. We could probably actually hit this pretty much full. Come on. Ooh, not bad. Wind's by the hole. It's actually kind of ran out a little bit.
And this putt is essential to save par.
Again, this shouldn't really cause us too much concern, but it's one of those ones that you can miss.
Ooh, just missing here.
Too much.
And about 4
See,
feet
that's
from the cup.
that's the last 2 holes where I've really just made some
And that
quite
drops for
rookie
bogey.
errors. So I'll go from 5 under par to 3 under par, and that's where I'm really
And now
I
teeing
don't know,
off on
just
the par 3 hole.
two slips of the mind really. All really putts. 7. Probably nearer pushing like 8, so that's going to be 175. 172 club could be pretty good. Might put a touch of loft on it. Let's get the alignment. Just got a little bit of loft on it. Try again. Should be turning back in. We didn't get the alignment right. It's kind of scared of leaving it out, but it's not bad. It runs on a little bit. We could have put more loft on that and aimed further out to the right.
Yeah, I think you'll like that. 28
It's always
feet
easier
to go
saying that
here.
once you've played the shot, but again, putt wise, it's a little bit of break on it. In between putt for me. Oh, that's in. Oh, that's beautiful.
That
Get
length,
in.
that is just fine.
That makes
work.
up for the last 2 holes, though. So it gets us back to 4 under par. Although we could have been maybe even 6 under par if we got two pars there.
Okay, and the 10th hole.
So that's the outward 9. Not bad. We 4 under par. Could have been better though. We made 2 mistakes. So again, just a pretty bog standard drive up here. Shouldn't really cause any concern.
And nicely done. Looking like we'll have some fairway here.
Right, par 5s are always good. You're always looking to pick up shots. This is quite inviting. Part of me wants to take this on. We should be able to get up there. Hopefully we're not going to be too short. I don't want a really like a long, tricky putt. Yeah, we're actually going to be short. Yep, stay there, stay there. No, let's went onto the green. To be honest, if this rolls off, I'll be quite happy. Come on, keep rolling. Keep rolling. That's it. I kind of knew it was going to be short.
Yeah, you'll
I
probably
didn't think it was
like
going to have
that.
enough penetration to get to the hole. I actually got a good number for a flop shot. I'm probably going to take a little bit off it. This should be absolutely bang on. Oh, almost in the hole.
And this one's for birdie.
Just a kick in birdie.
And now let's take a look at the leaderboard.
So basically, 2 holes we made 2 mistakes, and 2 holes we birdied. So we're basically back to where we were. So we've actually damaged one imitation. We've actually made a mistake, but we've actually pulled it back. But we could have been 7 under par.
and now
disappointing.
setting up on this par
A
3.
little bit, kind of, bit of a brain fart there in those 2 holes. Disappointing because we were really shooting a good score. Right, what we got here? 7, so it's roughly 2 off that 186. Wind's kind of in our face, but it's not a huge amount. I might actually play that. Jeez. Sorry about that. I might play this with a little bit of loft.
Going with the 6 iron.
Yeah, maybe drifting too
This
much.
could be good. It's heading for the green here.
Yeah, didn't get enough. I was thinking of going further. It's going to come off this backstop though. So we actually comes back a little bit.
11 feet to the cup.
So we got a little bit of break. We should really make this. Just going to get the break right. Oh, we over.
Ooh, and that
we
was
over
very,
break.
very close.
Which, to be
And
honest,
this
I'd
putt
rather
is
do
for
that than
par.
hit it under, but that was a missed attempt. That was a good chance at a birdie. So keeps us 5 under. Leaders 13 under par. Scotty Geordie 84. Then you've got Jeffrey, Phoenix J. They're 10 under. If I could get maybe near, I could get to 8, 9 under par, I'd be quite happy.
And moving along now on the 12th
Now we're
hole.
still only at the 12th hole, so we've got plenty of holes left. Right, what we got here? Get another short hole. Oh, that's kind of interesting. It's one of those holes, if the wind's in the right direction, that could be probably easily drivable, but with risk. I'm going to hit my 2-wood here. I'm not going to hit my driver. I want to leave something that's pretty decent.
It appears to be heading for the fairway here.
I think the 2-wood's going to leave a fuller shot, but I could be wrong. .91, so it's downhill a little bit. Right, let's get the numbers. 12, maybe about 10, 101. 4 off that. So it's going to be what, 97. That downslope, I think that's going to be perfect for a 94. I could be really wrong here, but I think it's going to be bang on. Just double check the lie. Maybe didn't adjust for the wind enough.
This one's looking good, folks.
Yeah. A little bit to the right. I didn't adjust for the wind.
And this putt's for
Bit
birdie.
of a miscalculation there. Again, we should get this. Oh,
that's bad luck.
It's annoying. Again, that's another really good
This looks like
chance
a
at a birthday.
4-footer, I'd say.
Gone.
And the putt will drop.
But we really shouldn't have been as far over to the right there. We should have been bang on that pin. So still 5 under par.
And now setting up for the next par 4 hole.
Interesting split fairway by the looks of it. 419. I probably imagine we're going to have a chance of driving that top edge, maybe. The wind would... I don't think we can make that. Something tells me that we're going to be short. It's not. I think it. Oh, it's probably. Do you know what? I'm going to go for it. Oh, I've caught it with a fast, which is going to take us near that.
This is heading towards the sand.
Bunker, yeah. Might, if we hadn't hit it with
See how
that
this goes out of the bunker.
draw, we might have been okay. Okay, this makes it interesting. The wind's going to bring this back a little bit. What we got in terms of numbers. I'm going to go with that. I'm going to put loft on it. Well, this is guesswork. Well, that's probably going to be pretty decent. It's not bad. At least we've kind of came back with a birthday chance.
From 15 feet.
Okay, it's a double breaker, but it's breaking more this way. Come on, break back, break back, break back. Oh, you're
I
kidding
thought that
me.
one was going to be in.
Tell you, we're not missing much.
And
These
this one's
putts
for
are
par.
really just burning the edge. I'll tell you, that actually just went in. So, still 5 under par. Yeah, we're going to get closer to the 10 unders.
And
Say
teeing
7,
off on this
8,
par 4.
even 9 under par, but maybe pushing it now. Okay, we should clear that bunker. An elevation change plus the wind, we should easily clear it. Well, easily. It looks as if it's a wee bit closer than what I thought, but we cleared it anyway.
And about 175 yards away here.
Get another good lie. A little bit uphill. So we're 28. Near enough 10 up, which is 184. Take that wind off. It's back to 174. Oh, I don't know if I can chase. I'm going to put loft on it. I don't think we can chase up a 160. So
Looks
just
like
take
a
a little
7
bit
iron.
off this. No, it needs to land soft. It's going to roll by the hole a little bit. I sometimes feel like chasing it at a 160 would have been better, but not bad. We can see the pin.
And nothing wrong with that shot. And this one's for birdie.
13 foot. It's a bit of a slider though. It's not one of those putts that are like a gimme.
Ooh.
Again, we're just missing. Does run by a couple of feet, but we're just missing putts by
And about 7 feet to go here.
millimeters. This is difficult. I'm going to think how we're going to hit this actually. Decided to
And
go
that
a
one
little bit
will
more
drop.
power. Maybe hold a straighter line. So again, we're still 5 under par. Good scorecard except for those 2 holes, 7 and 8. That's where it cost us really. Could have been sitting 7 under par. And
next
10
up
under
we have a
par
par 5
from
hole.
7 under par is not that hard to get to. A couple of birdies in that shoot. Right, par 5. Pretty easy driving hole. They put a little bit of fade on it.
I don't think we'll find some fairway here.
It runs on a little bit. It should be a reachable par 5. Okay, maybe not. Let's get the 2 wood here. 270, it's probably out with. Do you know what? I'm just going to hit this because I think it's not going to get there. Hopefully it doesn't get on the green. Oh, it's cutting back over. I hit that fast. Might find the bunker. That's not a bad number. I'm maybe just going to de-off this just a touch and hit it full. Maybe bring it back up because there's a bit of a downslope. And bunker shots tend to run on a little bit. Yep, that's good.
Very nice sand shot. I think that a birdie is quite likely here.
Oh my
And
goodness.
that one goes for birdie.
Oh man, that went in at some speed. Maybe a bit over aggressive with that, but we get to 6 under.
And now setting up on the 16th tee.
It's quite a nice looking hole. Quite a nice course so far. I quite like the kind of linksy sort of seaside and sand. The layout's good. Greens have got a little bit of, curve to them in terms of like slope, but not overly bad. It's quite a nice sort of slope. Some interesting possible putts there. Right, 32 down. That's gonna be 10. That's 131. Wind's helping slightly. I might just go with that and loft it, de-loft it quite a lot. Come on, needs to fly.
I think this might be a bit
Maybe
long.
too long. It's not bad though. I kind of thought that I wasn't
that
going
could
to
have been
be
worse.
offing
That'll
it as
play.
much, but
And about 18 feet to the
again, we've got
cup.
another makeable putt. It's all breaking from this side. It's not huge, but it's enough. Come on, turn.
Ooh, and it just misses.
Just missing putts. Playing well
And
though, but
for
could have
the
been
par.
so much better. Well, that was
And
too
a
hard.
decent little putt there.
Oh, that was nearly a missed putt there. Just really put too much power into it, I think.
Okay, and moving on to the 17th now.
Par 4. Another short hole. Oh, tell you. Oh, that's in the. It's level. I mean, this is pretty much just grip it and rip it, if I'll be honest. We should make that. Hopefully we get a good kick. Well, I say we should make it. It was a little bit closer than what I would have liked. Wind behind that, that's drivable. Again, this is a good flop. 25, maybe just a little bit of height on it. Not much though. Yeah, I didn't get the line right. Should be
This
an
putt's for
easy
birdie.
birdie. Easy-ish. I'll
And
get
a
the
nice
birdie.
putt.
7 under. So up the last hole.
And now teeing up for the final hole of
Par
the
5.
round.
Always good, I think, par 5s for an 18th. It's a nice looking hole. I'll do the flyby just to get the visual. Quite a nice path up the side. So we've got a sort of fairway that you possibly get 2 parts to hit to. The green looks really... Look at that big ridge. That's quite interesting. Right. Oh, wind's behind. Oh, we can just scream this up here. I'm not even going to put... In fact, you know what? I'm going to put some extra juice on it. Get some height on it. I should go for
And the
days.
shot's looking promising.
To maximise the distance. Should leave us a pretty decent number.
And about 215 yards out from here.
215. Slightly uphill into the wind though, so that's going to be about 200. I reckon that the 5 iron should be good. I'm just going to hit it as is.
Yeah, it looks like a 5 iron.
Might have been kind of dangerous with that. It's probably actually quite a good shot we hit heading to the left there. Straight on, I don't think we did a shot there.
Okay, and hitting this par 5
So,
into
got a
is
chance
gonna
at an
set
eagle.
up some definite eagle possibilities.
Okay, it's not bad actually. 31. A little bit of break on it. Didn't hit it too hard. Didn't get the break. Distance was probably just a bit shy. Might have been
And
a couple
about
inches
4
short.
feet from the cup.
But easy
And that
birdie.
one will drop for birdie.
Not a bad round. Made 2 mistakes, and those 2 mistakes cost me 2 bogeys. Let's just check the scorecard. Pretty solid round. Did miss quite a lot of shots. Could have been double digits easy. In fact, should have been double digits if I'd parred. And that was a par 5. No, it wasn't a par 5. That's stroke index 5. 2 pars there at 7 and 8. I would have been 10 under par. But not a bad round. does put us at 8 under par. We're 5 behind Scotty Jordan. Couple behind Pop Stadio and Den Riz. Phoenix J 10 under. We're only 2 behind 10 under par, so we're actually not bad. It sets us up. So hopefully you enjoyed that round. As I say, played not bad. Except for two back-to-back holes where I made bogey, and that was down to what I think putting errors. So I'll have the next video. I'm going to have a little bit of a break and come back to it. I don't know whether I'll live stream the next round. I'll get this one hopefully uploaded before if I do that, but I'll probably just record it. And I hope you enjoyed that. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.